Hi, my name is Michelle Foster, and I think we can all agree that 2020 has been a crazy year. I find myself asking, what can I do to make the world a better place? Although it seems like a complicated question, the answer is fairly straightforward. Change starts with the individual. It starts with you and the choices that you make, and it starts with me and the choices that I make. One small solution with a big impact is Meatless Mondays. It's a global movement encouraging people to skip meat one day a week in order to improve their health, save money, and improve the health of the planet. One day a week of skipping meat can make the world of difference. Now, to elaborate on some of my points. Reducing the amount of meat that you eat can improve your personal health. Studies, studies show that reducing the amount of meat you consume reduces the risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death in the United States for men and women. The reason behind this, as explained by the American Heart Association, is that the majority of saturated fats come from animal-based products such as meat or dairy, and saturated fats can cause cholesterol levels to rise, thus increasing your risk for heart disease. On the other hand, replacing animal products with foods such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes, you are supporting a healthy body weight. Next, buying less meat will help you save more money. In this graph that I'm about to show you, in a study conducted by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, meat is significantly more expensive than the other groups, as displayed on the y-axis, but falls somewhere in the middle in terms of energy density or nutritional value, as shown on the x-axis. Last but not least, by skipping meat on Mondays, you can reduce your carbon footprint. The meat industry, as well as the dairy and egg industries, are some of the biggest producers of global greenhouse gas emissions, which contribute to climate change, a big problem in our world today. This next graph was published by the Italian Ministry of Education, University, and Research. They monitored the food intake of 3 separate groups. Omnivores, or meat eaters, represented by the O. Ovo-lacto-vegetarians, meaning a vegetarian who consumes some animal products, such as eggs and dairy, and they are represented by the VG. And vegans, represented by the V. Based on the dietary records of the individuals in these 3 groups, they calculated the environmental impact for carbon, water, and ecological footprints. As you can see, the omnivorous diets generated a higher footprint for carbon, water, and an ecological footprint than the other diets. It may not be realistic to ask everybody to change their diets completely to become vegan or vegetarian, but this Monday I do encourage you to try Meatless Mondays. The ability to make big changes comes from small acts, and by skipping meat just one day a week, you will find it makes a big difference in your health, your wallet, and your ecological footprint. Thank you.